conversion of single surd form to basic surd form. Examples. Write root 20 in basic surd form. Now, this root 20 we are having now is a single surd form because the coefficient of root 20 is 1. That is root 20. I can write this as 1 root 20. Now, we can see that the coefficient of this root 20, that's the number in front of root 20, is 1. Hence, this kind of surd is a single surd form. But in a situation whereby we have a number which is not 1 as the coefficient of the whole square root, then such mathematical expression is called a basic surd form. Now, I want to express square root of 20 in the form of basic surd form. Let's do that. Now, to express that, we are going to split 20 such that we have the highest perfect square number in 20 and a non-perfect square number. Let's go to our table. You can have this. When you have 20, what number will divide 20? We can use 2. 20 divided by 2, we have what? 10. Now, we can also use 2 to divide 10. 10 divided by 2, we have what? That is 5. And we can use 5 now. Then we have what? 1. Now, looking at what we have here, you will observe that 20 is the same thing as 2 times 2 times 5. Now, combining this by pairing approach, when you pair same numbers, then the result of that will give us a perfect square. Now, looking at this now, 2 times 2 is what? 4. So we now have this to be 4 times 5. We can see now that 5 is a perfect square, but 5 is non-perfect square rather. Sorry to say about that. And 4 is a perfect square. Now we are looking for a highest perfect square number in 20 and a non-perfect square number. What is the highest perfect square number in 20? That is 4. We can't get any other perfect square number that is higher than 4 inside 20 again. So we now come here and write 4 times 5. Now, applying the law of surd, recall that square root of A times B is the same thing as what? Square root of A times square root of B. Now, looking at what we have here, what are we having? Since we are having 4 times 5 now, we now have this to be root 4 times root 5. Now, what is the square root of 4? That will give us 2. Then times square root of 5. Now, this will give us what? 2 root 5. This 2 root 5 is an example of a basic surd form. Why? Because the coefficient of this root 5 is not 1. You can see we are having 2 now. That is the solution to the problem. Thank you.